Hello everyone, it's that time of the week again when we are supposed to discuss about the patch notes. If you are watching this video at maybe 10 PM, the hour when I am probably going to upload it, then I hope you at least had a nice Valentine's Day, and for the rest of you, just have a good Valentine's Day. Anyway, let's discuss about the patch notes, and I'm going to begin first with the events tab. So for this week we actually got quite a few events, and the first one is obviously going to be the Valentine's Day event. So this one contains of 3 different parts, with the first one being love in a bottle, which basically means that you're going to have to fish to get these bottles, and once you open them you're either going to get a quest that contains contribution point experience once you finish it. Then there's the quests to kill a boss, to summon a boss, which have 2 memory fragments as rewards, or if not, you're just going to get 1 item that can be sold to the NPC for between 1 and 2 millions or around there. So not exactly a lot, but it is nice to see this event. The second part is the chocolate fun, and for this one you have to actually gather or kill monsters to get that cacao, however it's pronounced, item, and then you combine it with actually you need 10 of them, and then you combine them with mineral water and sugar to get a food item, basically the chocolate, which is going to give you some knowledge gain chance and increase the chance to get higher grade knowledge. Not exactly, again, a big buff or something like that, but if you are interested in grinding for knowledge, then maybe you would want to stack those. Moving on, for the third part we have Send Love, which basically you're going to get every day 1 letter which you can send to whatever adventurer you want to, so basically a friend of yours or someone in your guild, and they are going to get a gift in return which basically they can open and get these rewards. I myself am going to gift mine to the first person in the comment section who actually leaves his in-game name, just to make some form of game out of this and see who is going to be the first one to comment. Moving on, we get into the other events. Besides the Valentine's Day event, we also got an increase in sharps and hards drop rates, so if you want to gather, this would be probably the best time to do it, and a Valentine's Day screenshot event. Again, if you want to participate in that one, good luck, I suppose. Moving on, I suppose that's about it for the events, so we can move on into the content changes. Also from events, there is actually 1 firework expert NPC which has been placed in the major cities to celebrate Valentine's Day, so I suppose from that NPC you can buy fireworks if you're interested in that. So now we can move on into content changes. From here, nothing much seems relevant. Basically they added a new challenge in the game. If you play it for 3000 hours in total, you're going to get a golden bell as reward. So moving on, we have game world, NPC and effects changes. From here we finally get an NPC to sell us Marni stones in Valencia and Camasilvia cities. So for example, if you are grinding at sulfur mines, now you can buy your Marni stones easier because you have to go only to Valencia city and not to Shakatu or Bazaar. So moving on from that, we have an improved effect optimization has been added to the game, which will help you enjoy smoother gameplay and so on. Basically they made the frame rates better, I suppose, when you are around other adventurers. So I would have to get in the game and see if this actually makes any difference, but hopefully I'm going to get better FPS in cities or around highly populated areas. Also, the Black Spirit's teeth have become brighter, so now when you are enhancing your items and you keep on failing, he can smile at you with brighter teeth. Moving on, in terms of mounts changes, there's not exactly much, so we get into class changes. From here it's pretty much fixed from top to bottom, except wizards and witches, where it says that basically they improved the functionality of Hellfire and Cataclysm for the first one. Basically, if you press the combination for both of those skills, one of them is going to be cast while sprinting. So basically, if Hellfire is in cooldown, you're going to cast Cataclysm, and I'm not sure if it works also the other way around. And the same thing goes for Bolide of Destruction and Cataclysm while evading backwards. The same change is also applied to witches, so I suppose this is a form of buff for wizards and witches. Also, the same change was applied to Aqua Gel and Water Sphere, so I suppose it's all of the awakening skills. I can't really think properly right now, but anyway, it's a buff, at least it seems like it. Most likely it's a buff anyway, what am I rambling about? Moving on, we get into item changes. From here they added some new items to the guild shop to basically give your character health, breath and strength experience if they are under level 29, and a golden bell, I suppose. That's what it seems. I don't really have any experience with the guild shop, but the golden bell seems interesting if the price is not too high to actually use it. Moving on, there was also a sealed book of combat of 1 day added to the Patrigio's secret shop, which, if I remember correctly, this is the night vendor. So now if you want to spend all of your alt energy on the night vendor, you might get one of these sealed book of combat, which very useful actually for leveling up. Anyway, moving on, the sealed book of combat and blessing of Kamasilve 15 days can now be sold to the marketplace. The Kamasilve blessing only for 1 week and the book of combat probably forever, so if you try to snipe them you might be able to get them from the marketplace from now on. And moving on, the actually interesting change that I see is that the all accuracy increase effects have been added to each enhancement stage of the Cecile necklace, which, if you remember previously, some of you guys already know, it didn't have, or at least it didn't show any accuracy on the Cecile necklace, while all of the other necklaces had accuracy on them. And for me this is actually good news, because I have a Tri-Cecile necklace and now I have even more of a reason to use it. Some new packages for new adventurers will be temporarily available, which give you weight limit increase, so that's nice if you are a newer player. And besides that, I suppose that's about it. Actually wait, that's not about it, because the costume Heidel Masquerade set has been changed from costume to outfit. So I suppose that means everyone can buy it and register it to the marketplace from now on. I'm quite sad about that, because the main reason why I bought it is because I couldn't buy it through the marketplace. Anyway, moving on, we have monster changes, which is pretty much all irrelevant, and from quest and knowledge changes, we have combat experience and skill experience have been removed from the following quests, so pretty much irrelevant. The last tab is interface changes, which again doesn't have anything interesting other than maybe to point out that the auto loop button was moved from whatever it was before to the destination pin at the moment. So yeah, that's about it. To make a short recap of the patch notes, basically we got the Valentine's Day events, we got hard and sharps drop rates, an accuracy either stat added to Cecile necklace, or just the description was changed to show that it has accuracy, and the changes in the wizard and witch awakening skill combos, which should be more useful now when you are sprinting or evading. The other changes seem to be pretty much irrelevant to me, so yeah, I suppose that's about it. And yes, my neighbors seem to be making some noise every now and then, but yeah, let's see. Throughout this video I noticed how I keep on saying anyway and moving on, so that's going to be something to work on for the next video. And now, since I know I'm going to make at least one person happy by saying this, yeah, butchering the names because obviously this is Black Desert Online and these are not real names. Thanks to Tricerino for actually kidnapping me and not dropping me in the ocean, and his friend Kraftruk, I suppose that's the name. Yeah, Black Desert names are not real names. Anyway, yeah, if you want your name to make it into the next video, then maybe kidnap me again while I'm fishing. Obviously I'm joking, so thanks for watching the video if you made it this far. The patch notes were over a few minutes ago, so I will see you guys later. Probably with the Pilaku Jail money income video, which I should have finished editing this morning. So yeah, bye!